Welcome back to the English News Updates this morning here on Metro TV. We'll be continuing with the news updates in which the Thai Chamber of Commerce chairman has said that all members have been asked to assess the impact of the recent fluctuations in oil and stock prices on their businesses. Chairman of the Thai Chamber of Commerce, or TCC, Isara Wongkusongkit, said of the major drop in the Thai stock market on Monday, which dropped by 25%, that it was due to fluctuations in the global oil prices. He said the TCC members had been asked to review the impact of the changes in the oil and stock prices. He said some businesses will benefit from lower transportation and logistic costs, while exporters to oil-rich nations may experience a slowdown, as such countries are now feeling the impact of the lower oil prices and may choose to decrease their orders of Thai exports. Turning to some news from the Bank of Thailand, in which the governor has called for a delay of the new legislation on lessening the burden of guarantors to allow all stakeholders to discuss more on the issue. Bank of Thailand, or BOT Governor Dr. Prasan Trairatwarakul has disclosed about the legislation to lessen the burden of guarantor, which had already been published by the Royal Gazette, saying the BOT has filed a petition with the Ministry of Finance to forward to the National Legislative Assembly to ask for a delay for its enforcement, which was to come to effect in February of next year, as the new legislation would incur a heavy burden on many sides. He called for more discussion through this matter. Dr. Prasan had said that he had set a meeting date with the Ministry of Finance, Banks of Thailand, and the private sector to allow all sides to present their ideas from different points of views. He said a conclusion is likely to be reached about additional clauses, which he expressed confidence would proceed smoothly. Turning to some news from the BMA itself now, in which the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration has joined hands with the transport company and tour operators in turning the old Southern Bus Terminal into a new pickup location for tourists. The Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, or BMA, and the Transport Company Limited, along with operators of the Tour Transportation Association, led by Yuttapan Michai, Secretary to the Bangkok Governor, Chanan Runsangsom, Director of the Transport Company's Operations, and Wasuchet Sopon Satien, President of the Operators of the Tour Transportation Association, have collaborated to turn the old Southern Route Bus Terminal at Bin Klau into a parking spot for tour buses to pick up tourists. The additional pickup location is aimed at alleviating traffic congestion at the new Southern Terminal. In addition, the Metropolitan Police Bureau has issued new traffic laws prohibiting large passenger vehicles from parking on Kalayanamit Road, Satnam Chai Road, Tai Wang Road, and Maharad Road. The alternative pickup location will be providing a new hub for tourists to be picked up. Turning back to some national news updates, in which the Prime Minister has expressed optimism about next year's economic expansion, citing improved investor confidence this year, with over 760 billion baht in investment promotion has already been requested. Head of the National Council for Peace and Order and Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha has disclosed in the seminar to promote new investment strategies for the sustainable development of the Thai economy over the next 7 years on Monday, which 2,000 Thai and foreign investors were in attendance. The government has been focused on restoring a good investment environment in Thailand, having amended laws which have hindered investment and streamlined various processes to facilitate business. The Premier noted that while foreign investment was welcomed, national interest of Thailand must come first, especially investments for innovation, design, research and development. He said such fields of investment will receive the highest incentives. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister noted the negative economic growth in 2013, which has slowly recovered this past year. However, he said in 2015, the economy will likely expand by 3.5 to 4.5%. He said investor confidence had improved with investment promotion requests of over the first 11 months of the year, totaling more than 760 billion baht, which has already exceeded targets of 700 billion baht. Turning to some news now from the tourism sector, the tourism ministry, along with the private sector, have launched several campaigns as a New Year's gift for the Thai people. กอบการวัฒนวรางกูล Minister of Tourism and Sports has disclosed that the ministry will be joining hands with the private sector to launch tour packages for the New Year holiday. One of the collaborators include the Banks Association of Thailand, which will exempt fees on ATM usage for international banking to stimulate spending between December 31st and January 4th, 2015. The minister expressed confidence that an additional 600 billion baht will be circulated by Thai and foreign tourists alike. She said that the Prime Minister had also instructed her to come up with campaigns as gifts for foreign tourists under the theme of promoting a return trip for tourists. However, Buntak Wangcharan, the BAT president, said that the fees for ATM uses across different banks will still apply, while Vice President of PTT Public Company Limited, Shawalit Pantong, has reassured that there are sufficient oil reserves for the rush of the holiday makers. In other news updates now, the National Energy Policy Committee has proposed the new 20-year energy plan, or the PDP-20, in which alternative energy is promoted. Minister of Energy Narongchai Akkaraseni has disclosed that the meeting with the National Energy Policy Committee had resolved to approve in principle the guidelines for the development of electric power in Thailand from 2015 to 2046, dubbed as PDP 2015. He said that it was the first time for integrated work with the plan for energy conservation and alternative energy. The 20-year PDP is comprised of two parts. In the first 10 years, national energy supply will come from hydropower, clean fossil fuel, circulated power, and natural gas. In the next 10 years, there will be additional power coming from nuclear power by 0 to 5%, while there will be less dependence on natural gas and more dependence on circulated power and hydropower. The plan will also promote power from biomass by 500 megawatts, biofuels by 2,500 megawatts, as well as wind power and solar power. Those are the news updates for this Wednesday morning. We'll be taking a short break now before coming back to see the traffic situation this morning as well.